everybody, welcome back to Box Nuts. My name is Tyler, aka the Box Nest Owl, and today I'm going to be reviewing Season 6, Episode 2 of Game of Thrones, which is called Home. And wow, what an episode. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. We start off with Bran having visions with, what was his name? The Three-Eyed Raven guy, and oh wow, like seeing Lyanna Stark for the first time, who is Ned's sister, and then just Ned and Benjen as like little kids. That was pretty amazing, and I like this introduction to where Bran is at, because this is the first time we've seen him since the end of season 4, and like he's a lot older, but like this was definitely a really well done scene. There was a kid in there with like mutton chops. I thought that was Ned's older brother Brandon. I thought it would be cool to see like all the wolf puffs together, sort of. But turns out that it was actually Sir Roderick Giselle, which and you know everybody missed that guy ever since he got beheaded in season 2. But yeah, no, I mean. Overall, I love the flashback. Oh yeah, speaking of which, in the flashback you find out that Hodor's name was Willis. Apparently it's something different in the book, but he could also talk back then, which was pretty incredible. Like, I mean, damn, I did not know that, but I was really sad when like Bran was just like, Hodor, you could talk, what happened? And then Hodor's just like, it was really sad because it's like, oh yeah, I could talk. It's like, no, I can't. Damn. So yeah, that kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. But overall, I really liked that scene, and I liked how like it really ties into the title of the thing because of the episode, because Bran said like he was home for like the first time in ages since Winterfell got set on fire and everybody got killed. But then after that, we cut to Winterfell itself, wherein Ramsay Bolton murders his dad, which I don't know how I feel about this. It was kind of a weird scene. The Maester guy comes in and it's like, Bruce Bolton, you have a son now, like a new baby son or whatever. And it's just like, oh wow, that's great, Dad. And he like gives his dad a hug, and then all of a sudden Ramsay just like stabs his dad in the stomach and murders him. And I mean, on the one hand, I did see it coming because another reviewer of Game of Thrones who talks about this stuff also said this, but like you can see in the scene, Ramsay has a knife on his back, just like strapped there, and he doesn't really have it often, so I'm not the only one who noticed it. But yeah, it kind of throws you off a little bit because it's like, well, I mean, somebody's definitely gonna die, right? Like, why else would you have it there? But yeah, overall, I didn't mind the scene. I'm just a little disappointed because the guy who plays Bruce Bolton was such a good actor, so like, you know, he will be missed. And then of course he murders the baby, which sounds shocking, but like it's Ramsay Bolton, so it's like, of course he did. What did you think was gonna happen? There's no way that baby was gonna live. But yeah, no, I'm just a little disappointed because I thought Roose was such that badass that it's like he was the one person that Ramsay wouldn't kill because like, you know, he was just that higher level of scary, and it's like, apparently not. But yeah, so it seems like Ramsay is gonna go to war against the Northern Allies. And speaking of the North, we cut to Sansa and Brienne just sitting in the woods, pretty much. And then Theon's just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. So bye, guys. I don't want to be. I kind of did some bad things, and then I got my dick cut off, so I don't really want to stick around for this. I'll see you around, though, and then he just kind of dipped out, so... I mean, it's a little disappointing that they won't be traveling together, but at the same time, it's just kind of something that happened. Next, we move on to King's Landing, which was unintentionally most likely the most hilarious scene for me. Cut to Marcella's funeral, and Tommen is explaining to Jamie that he hasn't talked to his mother in the longest while, pretty much just because he knows he was acting like a little bitch and that he didn't help at all when Marjorie, Loras, and Cersei were all captured. And essentially, he was just saying, like, what do I do? And then Jamie's just like, how about just apologize to your mom and go see her because she's worried about you. And he's like, okay. And then the High Sparrow guy walks up, and pretty much Jamie threatens him for what happened to Cersei. And he got weird. Like, basically, Jamie is just pulls out his dagger and is like, the gods spill blood every day. And then the High Sparrow's like, do it, man. Kill me. I'm a sinner. Go ahead. Stab me, bruh. I deserve it. And then like all of his cronies walk out of the woodwork, and it's like, there's no way these guys are gonna come to me before you slit my throat. So, you know, let's go. Let's have at it. And it was like the weirdest thing, because I'm sitting there like, huh? And then Jamie's sitting there like, wait, what? Because, like, this guy pretty much tried to out crazy the Kingslayer. So, like, what do you even do in that scenario? So yeah, I'm right there with him. I understand why he didn't slit that guy's throat. And plus, I mean, he only has his left hand now. He can't do it with his right because it got chopped off and then he got a haircut like I did. So, I mean, yeah, he's just kind of got to walk away from this scenario until he's got like a better chance, because he's surrounded by dudes with, well, I know they have like sticks and robes, but still, they've ruined a lot of people's lives, so he's probably a little more wary of them. Then we cut to, of course, the apology from Tommen to Cersei, and he's pretty much like, Mom, I know I was being a little bitch, please help me to be a better person. Like, obviously being a Tommen isn't working, so turn me into a Joffrey. So maybe he'll evolve by the end of the season, I don't know. But, like, I mean, he doesn't have to be as much of a dick as Joffrey, but, like, let's see him take a little bit more affirmative action. Because, like, in the books, Tommen is maybe, like, 7 or 8, so that's a bit more excusable. But, like, in the show, he is, I think he's supposed to be, like, between 15 and 19 right now. So, yeah, no, dude, grow some balls. Anyways, so we cut across the Narrow Sea to the rest of the Lannister troop, i.e. just Tyrion, pretty much. And he's trying to hold things together in Meereen. It's not working out well for him. And, oh yeah, I know that in my last review, I kind of forgot to talk about Daenerys' storyline. Basically, Daenerys is kidnapped by these Dothraki people, and the reason why I forgot about it is because it's not remotely important and it's barely entertaining. I mean, like, they got some good quips in there, but outside of that, it was kind of like, you could skip that. But yeah, no, that is my bad. That's my fault. I'm sorry. But I should like highlight everything in the episode, not just like selected things. I just kind of it just slipped my mind mid-thing. But yeah, Tyrion's trying to keep things together. They don't really have much leverage in Meereen anymore. The Sons of the Harpy are setting things on fire and murdering people, guerrilla style. Different gorilla, don't look at me like that. Yeah, like, their ships are on fire, so they're not sailing home. Daenerys is gone, Dario's gone, Jorah is gone and has grayscale still, so that's the thing. Like, the situation's not good, and Tyrion is like, you know what? Let's just let the dragons free. Because, honestly, dragons don't do well in captivity. The last time we put dragons in captivity, we ended up with dragons the size of cats, and then we ended up with no dragons, and then there were no more dragons. So how about we just make things better for the dragons? So he goes down with Varys. He goes and has a nice heart-to-heart with the dragons. A lot of people thought that little story that he told about him wanting a dragon for, like, his birthday was like really nice. I just thought it was kind of unnecessary. I didn't really think like you need to say that you wanted a dragon to these dragons. I don't know. I feel like it's more of just like a small Easter egg to the audience that he will be riding on a dragon, or potentially be considered to have been owning one of the dragons when they go to try and take Westeros. So, yeah. But overall, the Across the Narrow Sea stuff is actually pretty boring in my opinion. I mean, like, the acting's fine, it's just get to the part where you invade already, seriously. But, yeah. Outside of that, we cut to, oh yeah, right. The final scene of the episode, Jon Snow came back to life. And while on the one hand, I wasn't 100% sure whether or not he was gonna come back. On the other hand, when I found out like he played a corpse for the entire first episode, so it just kind of made sense. Either he's gonna be 100% dead this episode, or he's definitely coming back for the rest of the season. Because there's no way they're gonna have this guy just lying on a table, just sleeping for an entire like 10 episodes, because that's just stupid. So yeah, Jon Snow back from the dead, and oh my gosh, that was so exciting the first time I saw it. The second time it was like, yeah, he's back, yay! But I really wish I saw it in the episode, because what I ended up doing was watching the behind the scenes stuff, and they spoiled it in the behind the scenes stuff for me. So yeah, well, no, they didn't spoil it. I watched it, and it's kind of my fault, so I take full responsibility for that. But yeah, I checked it out, and I mean, it was fantastic. I was like, oh my god, he's back, yay! But I was like, no, I spoiled it for myself. So yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. But Jon Snow is back. I love the return. Last time I put the my review for my score for the episode on the screen, but I didn't say it. That one, the first episode was a 6 out of 10. If you missed that, this second episode, much better this time around. Love this. I think it definitely deserves a solid 8.5 out of 10 because it just hit a lot more of the points that I wanted to see. Left out that Dorne crap, because screw Dorne. Dorne sucks. And yeah, no, just gave me what I wanted to see, took out what I didn't, gave me back Jon Snow, who, by the way, didn't even start as my favorite character. I thought he was just kind of a whiny douche, but like, as the seasons progressed, I got so much more respect for him, and I love that he's back now. I want to see where this is going still. I'm going to keep watching, keep getting these reviews to you, and I will see you guys well, no, not next week. It'll be this week. I'll try to get the review out as soon as possible, as soon as I watch it. And yeah, I will see you guys with the review of episode 3. Whatever that's called, I'll find out. Anyways, I've been the Box Nostal. Please like and subscribe. You can click the top left for my last review, which will be the last Game of Thrones review. And you can click top right. Well, my right, at least. Maybe your left. I don't know how this works. But you can click up there, and there will be the next review, which will be episode 3. And you can just kind of cycle through like that, as with all of my reviews. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I gotta fly. Peace.